Hey guys, this is Taquita Scorpio Sun Tarot reading. Today I'm doing a message for the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius, we'll be looking at your career and finances reading for the month of April. Keep in mind that it is just a general reading, so only take it if it will resonate with your situation. If you're interested in personal reading, you're watching from TikTok, you can check my profile. And if you are watching from YouTube, you can check the description box below on how to contact me. So getting into your reading, Sagittarius, we have the Emrama card that says, where are you being called to journey? We also have the Deep Replenishment card that says retreat, rest, and be held. We have the Wealth card that says you are moving towards a real wealth and prosperity. Keep up the great work. And on top of that card, we have the House card that is all about repairing, working on something, reuniting with the situation or repairing the situation, like building something, maybe like starting over or starting something fresh. We had the card here that says, this is like characteristics of a person who is like snarky, passive aggressive, cutting, and fake. And then we have the Bear card that says challenge, upheaval, and problem. So this just makes me feel like some of you can be dealing in the month of April with a specific individual or a specific situation. But I feel like it's a specific individual who can be having these characteristics that can be a little sarcastic or fake. And I feel like it can be very challenging to have to deal with somebody like this who can be very snarky or, passive aggressive. And it can cause problems and things like that, whether it comes to, so for instance, some of you, this is somebody you live with, whether this is a roommate or a romantic partner or a family or friend, or this could be somebody you work with. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Some of you are just in this energy where you're needing to take a rest or retreat and kind of just figure out what it is you need to do. Because I feel like a lot of you are trying to figure out, okay, where am I being called to? Where is my journey? Where is my light? What is my life purpose? What is my path? Where is it leading me to? So I feel like those could be some questions that's coming up right now for you in regards to your career or your stability. Okay. Now we have the Two of Wands, Four of Wands, and Queen of Pentacles reversed as your current situation. So this is very much on brand with what I just explained. The Queen of Pentacles reverse is telling me that you can be in balance right now. You may not feel very grounded when it comes to your career or your stability right now. And the Four of Wands Four of Wands reverse is literally telling me that your stability is just like up shit's creek, right? The Four of Wands can be troubles at home, where you live, where you reside, where you lay your head. And this could also be to do with, again, work and finances. This is what this reading is about. Something is just unstable right now. You may feel like you're dealing with somebody who's not being responsible, or maybe you feel like you're struggling with, finding, your niche, or maybe you're struggling with your financial sector or, what you're supposed to be doing. You may not feel like you can bring something to the table. You don't feel grounded, and you feel just imbalanced when it comes to your stability or your work or your position right now as far as your career. The Two of Wands upright is telling me that you're trying to figure out which direction you want to go in, because right now you're just not in a good place. Again, you're unstable. And I feel like that's why this retreat card is coming out, because you need to retreat and take a step back to kind of see what it is you want to do. And the Emrama card is literally saying, where are you being called to? Where are you being called to journey? Like, what path do you want to take? So a lot of you, I feel like you are moving towards something that can be better for you, but I feel like it's all about a decision. I like that the Two of Wands is upright, because it's telling me that you are making a decision, or you're taking action to make a decision. It's not reverse, which is telling me you're avoiding making a decision. Okay. So that is where you are currently. Now, your obstacles and challenges that you're facing is the Six of Swords, the Temperance, and the Four of Cups. The Six of Swords is telling me that you're struggling with making peace with something and moving forward. There could have been conflict or issues, whether it's with someone you reside with or at work. And I feel like your struggle or your challenge is making peace with whatever issues you had, whatever conflict you had, and moving into calmer waters, whether that's rebuilding this connection or this relationship with somebody you work with, reuniting with this person, or working on that relationship, whether it's a work relationship or something romantic or platonic. Now, the Four of Cups is telling me that you need to be open or receptive to. Maybe somebody is trying to apologize. Maybe if somebody is trying to extend an olive branch, and Spirit is saying you need to be open to that, because the Four of Cups upright is telling me that there can be, the universe can be trying to help you out, give you some type of help here, because the Four of Cups is literally somebody giving you emotions or giving you a cup. And that is just like, that can be creativity. It's just like an extension of your emotions and your feelings. And I feel like you can be, you know, acting unbothered, or not, like you're not interested, or you just don't need the help. Some of you, if this is not someone physically trying to apologize or extend an olive branch, this could just be the universe trying to help you out in some kind of way, give you some type of opportunity. And I kind of feel like some of you may not be open or receptive to it. So your challenge is being open and receptive to whatever help you're getting. Okay. And then the Temperance card is here. The Temperance is all about finding balance. It's all about having one foot on the ground, one foot in the clouds. It's just like finding a healthy, you know, perfect balance, finding that harmony, and that alchemy within a situation. And I feel like that is your challenge again with the situation. Now, what you can look forward to for this month, we have the Ten of Wands reverse with the Queen of Swords reverse. We also have the Tower reverse and the Hangman reverse. Now, the Tower reverse is telling me there's some resistance to some type of change. Something can be falling apart. There could be some chaos, craziness going on. And I feel like instead of just like riding the waves and going with the flow of whatever the chaos is and just riding it out, it's like you're resisting some type of tower moment that's happening in your life. Things can be falling apart. And a lot of time things fall apart so better things can come together. And instead of you just allowing whatever to fade away, it's like there's some resistance against it. And just know that it's happening for you, not to you. And I feel like Spirit wants you to know that. The Hangman in reverse is telling me that you will start to look at things from a different perspective. Some of you in the past may have felt like you were limited or stuck, or your hands were tied, or was only so much you can do in regards to the situation. But I feel like, you know, something may be opening up and helping you to see things from a different perspective and to realize that you are not limited. You are not stuck. The Ten of Wands in reverse, again, I feel like you are kind of not acknowledging, or you're having a hard time accepting some type of hardship, or having a hard time accepting some type of ending, or some type of burden or responsibility that you have on you. It's like you're having a hard time accepting it, or dealing with it, or working with it. The Queen of Swords is telling me that you're going to be frustrated, you're going to be angry, you're going to be pissed, you're going to be bitter, because you have this added extra burden on you and you don't know how to handle it. You don't know how to transmute this negative energy and make it work for you. And that is your challenge to do so. The Wealth card is telling me when you do decide to make a decision, you'll be going or moving towards prosperity. Spirit wants you to keep up the good work. Even though right now it's really stressful and it's a lot on you, I feel like Spirit wants you to persevere through that. I definitely feel like a lot of you you're not happy. Whatever it is, you just don't feel good about it. You're just not in a good space. But I feel like you need to rise above whatever this is and keep pushing. Some of you just need to take a step back and look at things from a different perspective. And a lot of you just need to choose a path on what that is what path you want to take to lead to where you're supposed to be. So, and just trust your intuition. Trust that whatever decision you make is going to lead you to more wealth, to, you know, building your prosperity. You're rebuilding something, and just trust that path that you're taking will get you there. So that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope these messages found you well, gave you some type of understanding in regards to your situation. Please like, follow, and leave a comment. Bye, guys.